environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So New Mexico State's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And you just saw one there on the crossing route.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So Delaware's offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Caught over the middle. It's Olave. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. at the 12. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyree. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. On the run, it's Braswell. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Delaware! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's sticky.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
The give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the 1st down.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Williams. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
To the air on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The inside handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
That's caught. It's sticky. Running through contact. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They just keep firing. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's dropped down at the 26. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Blue Hen just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Touchdown, Blue Hens! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3 is coming soon.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Basically, everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to run for it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Tries to get it on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Touchdown, Delaware! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces.
The Aggies will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyree. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big...
There he goes! Touchdown, Blue Hens! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Dickey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, the ground game. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Olave.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Olave. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver, continuing to come back to his QB.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Olave. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Olave. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And they get him on the ground. They turn over, they get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. High quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run play action. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The short hands, it's Dickey. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Fung. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between